first thing I want to talk about is sophomore Gavin Sopka.
Cool.
What is it like to see a younger pitcher like that not pitch for over a month, come in, and then really settle down?
Right. It shows, Gavin, first of all, super talented, had a really good freshman year, was pitching really well for us. But his mental toughness, it really showed there because, here we are, a strike away from, closing that thing out in the ninth, and they get a base hit and tie it. A lot of people would have crumbled. I can tell you that, it was probably the worst feeling I've ever had on a baseball field. I thought I was going to throw up, and and he got the last out, and then went out and went 1, 2, 3, and the mental toughness that he showed was just incredible.
Last week, one thing you mentioned a lot was that series was going to come down to who makes the play, who doesn't. Are really the biggest play, Dennis Pierce's grand slam. What was your immediate reaction when that ball came?
When it came off the bat, I just went, "Oh gosh!" That was my immediate reaction, and then I try to watch, right, and watching Dennis go around the bases, and then watching our guys celebrate at home plate. We've over the years we've had quite a few walk-offs, and I've learned to just take a step back and watch, and enjoy the moment.
What makes the 2025 iteration of ESU baseball different?
Well, we've had so many guys contribute from in the beginning of the year when we had, when Walker went down for, a week, and then we had Chase went down and Pierce went down. We've had young players step in and just keep it when we just kept winning.
Yeah.
And playing consistent. The pitching staff is it's a staff. It's not 2 or 3 or 4 guys. They've all had to contribute throughout this to the point where our bullpen was getting overused, and so. I think the biggest difference is, we've got a team full of really, really good players, and then we've got a couple stars, and I talk about that, to do what we've done, and hopefully it'll happen when we get down there. You need your role players to do their thing, and then you need your stars to be stars, and in these big games, that's certainly been what we've been able to do.
And the reception from alumni, former players, coaches, other people connected around the program. I saw you got a shout out from your alma mater,
Sure.
Just what's that been like for the team?
It's been good. It's neat to know that we have all these people following us, and then following whether it's the ones that were in town. We had alums that came in and came to the game, and people from the town, and so we have all these local players, and that's part of the reason I like the local player, right? It creates a baseball community, and it's been special, right? But as we talked about at practice yesterday, there comes a time when you gotta stop getting patted on the back and telling everyone, saying how good you are, and now it's time to get ready for the task at hand, and actually locking in on Lenoir-Rhyne. It could have been anyone. I mean, the teams that are left now, you're talking about high quality. They happen to be the best offensive team in the country with their numbers, 290 extra base hits.
Yeah.
That's 130 more than we have, and we're towards the top of our league with extra base hits, okay? 130 home runs. But in our sport, the beauty of our sport is bigger, stronger, faster doesn't always win.
Yeah.
They're going to have to pitch to our guys. They're going to have to make plays, and certainly we're going to have to be perfect on defense. We can't give them runners. We can't walk people. We're embracing the opportunity to play a team of that caliber, and We'll be ready.
What's been the message for the guys this week? I know you said, times for being like, hey, good job, that's
Right.
over. Then getting ready into like, okay, hey, we're trying to win some games down here.
Right. It's kind of the tenor of yesterday was, the task at hand, right? Are you guys satisfied with making it, or do you want to go down there and win some games and give yourself a chance to win a national title?
Yeah.
So, this team has been, when the lights go on, we've played our best. All right. So, I'm looking forward to the challenge of playing, and it's not just the first game. So, if you happen not to win the first game, where you have a day off, and then you have another opportunity to stay down in that tournament. So, the format is a much nicer way, as opposed to playing multiple games in multiple days and back-to-back days. So either way, I think that helps all teams down there, especially from a pitching standpoint.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. Incredible season, but we're not done yet.
Not done yet. Thank you, and we're looking forward to the trip. And I can't thank yourself and our staff, our athletic administration, ESU, upper administration. It's been like everyone's been so supportive and helpful. So yeah, thank you, Tim.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Have a great one.
Thank you.